In this video, I'm going to show you how to graph linear inequalities. So we're going to graph this first, and then we're going to graph this second. And after that, we're going to find the solution between these two inequalities. So basically, when we graph these two inequalities, we're going to find the area in the graph that satisfies both of these. So, okay. So the y-intercept for this equation here, you treat it as if it was y equals negative half x plus 3. So the y-intercept equals 3. And then m, the slope, is negative 1/2. So as we said, this follows the equation y equals mx plus p, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. Now we go ahead and plot the y-intercept. So the y-intercept is right on the y-axis. And remember, this is the y-axis, this is the x-axis. And then the slope is negative 1/2. So if it's negative, you either go down 1/2 this way, or you go up 1 left 2 this way. Okay. So remember, if the slope is negative, your line should be going down as you go from left to right. As you go from left to right. Okay. So let's do up 1/2 again, up 1/2 again, and then down 1/2, down 1/2, down 1/2. Now, because this inequality sign does not include an equal sign, it's not greater than or equal, it's just greater than, then when you graph this, you have to graph a dotted line. Yeah, so that's a dotted line for this graph. Now, how do we shade? So to shade this, all I need to do, just take up any point on the graph, okay? We always encourage you to take the 0, 0 if the graph doesn't go through 0, 0. If it goes through 0, 0, then you shouldn't use that point. But 0, 0 is the easiest point to use. So we're going to test 0, 0 in this equation here. So basically, this is x, this is y. Sub n 0 for y is greater than negative half 0 for the x plus 3. So now what I get 0 is greater than 3. Is this true? No, that's not true, because 0 is not greater than 3, so that's false. Since it's false, you don't shade where the 0, 0 is. The 0, 0 happens to be below the graph. You don't shade there because it's false. Then you shade above. And so what you do when you're shading this way, all of this area right here, okay? Now let's go to this. This here, we're going to graph it by finding the x-intercept and the y-intercept. So the x-intercept, all you need to do is just get rid of this and go 2x equals 6. Don't worry about the inequality sign. We're just trying to solve for the x-intercept. And therefore, x equals 3. So I go where x equals 3, and I put a point right there. To find the y-intercept, of course, you want to get rid of the 2x. And then you have negative 3y equals 6. You divide both sides by negative 3, you're going to get y equals negative 2. So y equals negative 2 is right here. And to be able to graph this, all you need to do is just maybe throw more points on the grid so you have more accurate graph. I see this is going down 2 and left 3 to this point. So I go down 2, left 3, I have another point. I go down 2, left 3, I got another point. Go down 2, left 3, I have another point. And also you go up 2/3 as well. So you'll be able to draw a more accurate line to this one. And this line is going to look like this. Now, how about the shading? The shading here, you're going to test. Also, I could test 0, 0 since the graph doesn't go through 0, 0. So I'm going to sub in 0 and 0 in the equation, okay? So I'm going to sub in 0 for x and 0 for y. So test 0, 0. And if I put 0 for x minus 3, 0 for y also is less than or equal to 6. Now, 2 times 0, 0, 3 times 0, 0, 0 minus 0 is just going to give you 0. 0 is less than or equal to 6. That's definitely true. So therefore, we're going to shade where 0, 0 is, and 0, 0 happens to be above the red line. So what we're going to do, we're gonna basically shade all of this area because that's all above the red line, okay? Now, how about if we wanna shade or find the solution that satisfies both of these lines? The solution that satisfies both of these lines is the area that you shaded both of these graphs. So you look at this area right here, we're shading on both graphs. So what we need to do to find this, the area that satisfies both of them, all I need to do is just get rid of this. And get rid of this, okay? So therefore, the area that satisfies both of these is gonna be all of this area right here. So you could shade all over here, you know, you could just do as much as you want, okay? All right, and maybe do a little bit here as well. All right, I hope you find this helpful and you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Till next time, bye-bye.